September snow in the high country. This is the view from Beaver Creek tonight, where you can see it's snowing again.
Down close to the metro area, no snow, just rain, some rumbles of thunder. The Rockies matchup tonight with the Marlins had a delay, but for better or for worse, the Rockies are currently playing the game of baseball.
Yes, they are. You can see them right there on the big screen.
Thanks for joining us. Kyle Clark.
I'm Kim Christensen. Red Rocks also went into a delay earlier tonight, but once again, the conditions moved out. The show went on, and you know, it is September. Let's get to meteorologist Kathy Saban. It's almost a repeat of last night, although it doesn't feel as bad.
Yeah, it's unusual, Kim, in September to have such an active weather pattern with so much cold air and wet weather and severe weather, which we're still tracking tonight. It's all part of one main system that will be out of here by tomorrow, and that's good news for outdoor weekend plans. Look how cool it is outside. 58 in Denver, 54 at DIA. Temperatures held in the 60s today, well below average, and now we're tracking severe storms in southeastern Colorado. A round of showers coming out of Cheyenne toward Fort Collins. Foothill and mountain snow, showers and thunder over the South Metro area, and severe thunderstorm warnings outside of Colorado Springs and Pueblo, La Junta, but it's southern Colorado. The storms earlier today dropping 2-inch diameter hail and still going strong tonight. National Weather Service will continue that severe thunderstorm watch through at least 10 o'clock. In Denver, a stray shower and then some clearing, but another cool night coming up. And your weather headlines include another check of the radar, a warmer, drier day tomorrow, and I think you're going to love the forecast for the last whole weekend of summer.
Loveland's only city-run overnight shelter for the homeless is shutting down at the end of the month, and the city has no plan for a replacement.
9 News reporter Ria Jean spent the day in Loveland talking to people about what this means for those who rely on that shelter.
After nearly 2 years of operation, the South Railroad facility in Loveland will close its doors for good on September 30th.
Nobody really knows what happens next. I think we've got some good guesses.
Michael Stein,
been at this a while, yes,
is the lead pastor at Love First Community Church. He says he's one of many who are concerned about what happens to the 50 people who stay here every night.
The homeless are going to be scattered throughout the community, and an unfounded hope, I think, is that they'll just go somewhere else.
Pastor Michael actually offered to step in with a solution here at his church, but the City Planning Commission voted against that proposal because of zoning issues. And now the clock is ticking with just 2 weeks until the people living at this facility will have to find somewhere else to go.
We have all of this room here, we have showers, we have experienced housing people. We had proposed to make this building into a homelessness resource center and shelter. The city council tabled that indefinitely. Those of us who were involved with it felt that the city had shown that they did not have the intention to be a partner in the venture.
The South Railroad facility is Loveland's only overnight shelter for adults. The city says they can open the Loveland Resource Center as an emergency shelter in severe weather, but not as a place for people to regularly stay overnight.
It's not a long-term solution. There's no plan in place for what comes next.
The city may not have an answer right now, but they're running out of time to put a plan in place.
This is a human problem, looking toward real solutions and recognizing it's not going to be cheap, and it's not going to be fast. We haven't given up.
The city said they couldn't provide us answers tonight about relocation efforts or permanent housing solutions for the city, but they did say they are going to continue providing support here at the Loveland Resource Center, which again only operates during the day. Reporting in Loveland, Ria Cha, 9 News.
CSU will host 2 events tomorrow in response to the assassination of Charlie Kirk. The conservative activist was scheduled to speak there tomorrow. It was at the invitation of the campus chapter of Turning Point USA, the group Kirk founded. Students have now planned a vigil as well as a separate forum called For Free Speech Against Political Violence. CSU has made it clear it has not organized or endorsed the events, but it's emphasizing there will be tight security at both.
Jimmy Kimmel's late night show is off the air indefinitely after Kimmel angered allies of President Trump. Today, the chairman of the FCC threatened to take action against ABC's network affiliate, saying, quote, "We can do this the easy way or the hard way." On his show this week, Kimmel said that many people in the MAGA movement were trying to capitalize on Charlie Kirk's murder. Kimmel also speculated that the man who killed the conservative activist could have been far-right himself. Today, FCC Chairman Brendan Carr threatened action against ABC's local affiliate licenses. And soon after, Nexstar, one of the largest owners of TV stations in the country, said that it would stop airing Kimmel's show for the foreseeable future. Nexstar owns Fox 31 here in Denver and is seeking government approval to buy Tegna, which owns 9 News. Now, Sinclair, the country's another large TV station operator, says its stations will pause airing Kimmel's show. Sinclair says Kimmel should apologize and make a donation to Charlie Kirk's family. President Trump celebrated Kimmel's suspension on social media tonight, and FCC Chairman Carr praised Nexstar for taking action against Kimmel. Nexstar is currently seeking the FCC's approval for its acquisition of Tegna, the parent company of 9 News.
In Palmer Lake, it's been back and forth over the beaver for months. We're talking about the proposed Buc-ee site off I-25 near Monument Hill. Can't decide.
And now some of Colorado's top state elected leaders, all Democrats we should say, are involving themselves in this local dispute. 9 News reporter Colton Chavez is along now. Boy, that logo's big next to you, Colton. These leaders sent an open letter to Buc-ee's CEO being like, come on, man, just move on.
Yeah, it's life-size, right, Kyle, the one you see on I-25. Yeah, so Democratic Governor Jared Polis, he's actually a former entrepreneur, and his policies are fairly pro-business. Now he's asking Buc-ee's to reconsider this newest location in Colorado. So the question we're asking tonight is, how did we get here? It's been a year and a half since the Texas-based travel store opened its first Colorado location in Johnstown. Within just 9 months, Buc-ee started making moves to acquire land for a second location, this time in El Paso County between Denver and Colorado Springs. But people in the town of Palmer Lake have pushed back from the start. At a series of public meetings, they voiced concerns over things like crime, traffic, and impacts to wildlife and the natural landscape. Town leaders in Palmer Lake moved forward anyway. In July, they entered into an agreement with Buc-ee's for the proposed site. It's not a done deal by a long shot. Just this month, the town's planning commission voted not to recommend a zoning plan and annexation request for the land that Buc-ee's is eyeing. And the town hit back, holding a special election to recall 2 trustees who decided that the land was eligible for annexation. They also agreed to put approval of annexations on the ballot going forward. Now, top Democrats in Colorado are getting involved. Governor Polis and U.S. Senator Bennett and Hickenlooper published a letter online addressed to Buc-ee's CEO. It reads in part, "We respectfully ask that you reconsider the proposed Buc-ee's Travel Center within one of the most consequential conservation corridors in the United States." And that letter doesn't ask Buc-ee's to avoid Colorado altogether, just this location in particular. The Palmer Lake Board of Trustees, as of tonight, has not set a date to vote on the project just yet. Colton Chavez, 9 News.